the polar bear accidentally fell asleep by the water. Its body slowly began to sink. A huge gulp of water went straight into its mouth. The polar bear desperately swam toward the surface, and finally grabbed onto a floating chunk of ice, but it was simply too heavy. The ice immediately flipped over. What it didn't realize, however, was that this movement created a delicate balance between itself and the ice, but it was far too sleepy to care, so it hugged a cloud and fell asleep again. After going through all of that, it still hadn't woken up. However, the cave was extremely dangerous, but it still wanted to keep sleeping. A falling icicle nearly hit it, yet it was so tired that it could barely keep its eyes open. The polar bear picked up a small icicle and used it to prop its eyelids open. When it turned around, the bright light outside the cave was almost blinding. Then it stumbled out of the cave in a daze. As it got closer, it saw another polar bear sleeping inside. It suddenly came up with a prank. The polar bear quietly crept up beside the sleeping bear's ear, then let out a loud shout. The other bear was instantly jolted awake, but it couldn't find the bear that had yelled at it, because it had all been a dream.